I am shot. This is just one of those days where I woke up and just felt like a freight train hit me. And then I had to come in and work for 8 hours. It's Steve, and this is my sketchy walk home. And I'm getting off. I got off work almost 20 minutes before the Max is going to show up because as battered and as exhausted as I am, I didn't want to have to rush to get to, even walking at a slow pace, probably only take me about 12 minutes to get there, but at least I have no concerns about missing the Max because I really don't want to have to just stand or sit at that stop waiting like another 30 to 40 minutes. And that's me. I started hearing like a I thought I was hearing footsteps behind me. There's a bunch of trash over here, but I don't think anybody's in there. There's a guy in the bushes there. He's nicely dressed though, so I don't know. But he's kind of like walking in and out of the bushes. Weird. That guy's peeing in the trees. The guy's dressed like, clean. I don't know what he's doing loitering around here. I didn't see him when I came around the corner, so he's obviously hiding in the bushes so I wouldn't see him. And yeah, he's pissing in the bushes now, so I don't know, whatever floats your boat. Come to think, this is probably, I talk about how it's kind of a sketchy direction to go, but in reality, the unfortunate truth is usually I don't have this big of a gap. I'm usually having to kind of rush to get to the Max. The other night, like when I got to the Max stop, I literally got there as the train was pulling in. So a lot of times I don't have a lot of time to kill, so I have to go that way because if I go down to Powell and go around like that, that takes several more minutes. And usually I encounter sketchy ass people. Or I could go that way to Holgate, which takes more time because I can't just cut through. I have to go over or like this. And the Holgate stop, this one is just level ground. The Holgate stop, you go downstairs and it's like down in like a lower area, and nobody really sees you. You're kind of much more hidden away. It's in that vein, it's kind of a sketchier stop, even though I don't think that one and this one, as far as the people you encounter, there's really much of a difference in terms of how sketchy it is. I have not been this exhausted after a work shift in years. Genuinely years. I'm trying not to over-exaggerate how tired I am, and just how, this day would have been a lot easier if it was a day off from work. Granted, oh my god, what the F? Now that sounded more like a backfire than, I'm getting used to hearing gunshots. That sounded like a motorcycle or like, it was just really close, but that did sound more like a backfire. Of course, I'll be reading on the friggin' police blotter, gunshots fired, and it'll be like in the vicinity of this area. 'Cause it was like right over at the intersection there that I just walked through. What timing? All right. Most of the journey done. Oh, we still got these. They ran off some of the RVs and some other RVs took their place. Because there was a lineup of them here, and then suddenly they were gone. And now there's, I can tell this one right up here is an RV. The one past it Not dead sure. Yeah, this is definitely an RV. Interesting. I was able to like glance through a little sliver of the window, and the guy looks like he has like a little drum kit, but it's like, looks like the kind of drum kit you'd have like in like the Guitar Hero type drum kit. Yeah, no, this is probably just a traveling trucker pulled off to the road to stop for the night. Lord knows there's never been any sketchy truckers in the history of mankind. It's interesting. The moon has been psychotically huge. Whoa! Oh my god! I literally knocked my phone out of my hand and then struggled and caught it again. Here comes the old 15, because Lord knows if I needed to catch this 15 bus, guarantee you the moment I get here it'd be like a 30-minute wait. But now that I don't need one, I'm magically here whenever there's one passing by. It's always when you don't need it that the buses show up. So, exhausted, not exhausted, I just cook. Oh god, just some warm food. Oh god, it just sounds like life-altering right now to me. So I just get home, get some food in me. I have some drama that I may potentially have to call Wells Fargo about tomorrow. I'm in that process where I'm kind of prepping myself to change from Wells Fargo to probably, credit union. Wells Fargo does not have a great reputation in the past. Now, I personally haven't really had any issues with them. Their, customer service has been great, but those aren't the people that are sketchy. Those are the lower rung people that are just trying to do their job. It's the people on top you can't trust. But yeah, long story short, so yesterday was when my monthly credit card payment was due, and I was $11 under my limit. So I was almost to my limit. I had a minimum 71 to pay, so I paid like 100, get it down a little bit more. So it's just like, okay, yeah, now you have like $111 credit, which it makes sense. So I have a $2,500 limit. So I was at roughly about $2,489 that was on the card, that I, spent on the card. So that should have gone down to $2,389 approximately. Wake up today and I'm over. I'm at about $2,528. So I'm $28 over. How? I don't know. Now I went back and checked, and even checking near the end of my shift, it still says my $100 is pending, which is ridiculous. It's been like a day and a half, But even so, had I not paid, I'm all in the darkness now. Had I not paid that $100, had I not paid that payment due yesterday, I should still be sitting at $2,489, but I'm sitting at $2,528. So it's like $39 in addition. And I went through all my transactions, what I've paid, what has gone on my card, and aside from my payment I did yesterday, which again it says is still pending, which fine, but like, don't tell me I'm over if it's going to take you like 2 days to process a payment. And so, but again, why is it like $140 more than it should be instead of just that 100? Where's that $40 coming from? And the last payment I made with my card was I paid my phone bill on my credit card, and that came out of my card on like the 25th of March. So I haven't had a charge on my credit card since then. It's saying that I owe them $99 right now. Like they're saying I owed that to them yesterday. 71 for my minimum, 28 to get me back down to my credit limit. So, for the duration of the day, which of course I was exhausted and had to work, they're still saying my $100 payment is pending. even though it's been a day and a half. So like, that's in your system. Like, I can definitively show that I paid my credit card bill on the due date and how much money I paid for it. So it shouldn't be telling me that I'm overdrafted or that I'm over my credit limit. So I'm gonna, try to wait till tomorrow to see if that, that $100 payment finally actually goes through, and to see if maybe possibly things are gonna go back to normal, and it'll say I've spent about $2,389. However, if that extra $40 figure comes into play, then obviously I'm gonna have to call them and be like, hey, where's this extra $40 coming from? And better not give me the runaround. Be like, I don't understand. There's no. I'm like, no. Like, I made the payment yesterday. It got my attention. Oh, I'm $11. I'm only $11 under my limit, and my limit is $2,500, which means I was at about $2,489. If I only had $11 left on my credit before I hit the limit, so I pay $100, I should be down around $2,389. And again, even if I didn't pay that, I should still be sitting at $2,489, not $2,528. And I checked in my because one of the things is like, oh, maybe like my interest compiled, but my interest compiles like more towards the middle of the month. Like, I went through my thing and it was like around like the 18th or 19th was when the interest payment was due. So it wasn't, I didn't just, get the interest added onto the card yesterday. That would explain it. But so it's just a bunch of dumb crap. I make a payment, I should be over $100 under my credit limit. I wake up today, they're telling me I'm over. It's and again, regardless whether I made the payment yesterday or not, my biggest issue should be I am late on a credit card payment, which I'm not. I shouldn't be having an issue of being over my limit. Anyway, I feel like I'm rambling and saying the same details over and over again. But anyway, so that's the drama that I'm dealing with them. I got a letter right before I left for work. I got a letter from the IRS, and it was like, oh, you've gotten like $600. And like, I thought, oh, like they're giving me like an extra payment in addition to my like $1,400 that I got for my stimulus check. But like, I look at because they're like, oh, we should have direct deposited it to you, and if we haven't, check at this site. And so I check, and they're like, oh yeah, this was paid to you on the 17th of March. Of course, 17th of March, today I got my stimulus. So I think it was like, it was part of the stimulus. Because what are the odds that I would get cleared for more stimulus money and it should have come to me, drop my keys, the same day that I actually did get $1,400 in my account for the stimulus. And the thing did, even though it didn't say $1,400 was what I was getting, it still said, this lock of hair that keeps flopping into my face, I'm gonna cut it off. It's driving me nuts. But yeah, so anyway, I thought I was getting an extra $600 in addition to my, sorry, little hairs are hitting me in the face and driving me nuts. I thought I was getting like an additional $600 in addition to, I was like, oh man, I'm getting $2,000 out of this when all is said and done. But nope. So, life drama, you just gotta deal. Anyway, all that said, I'm tired. I'm gonna let you go. Catch you later.